Welcome to another episode of Beneath the Surface Gems. We wrap up our conversation on COVID-19 and mental health with Dr. Aubrey Franklin. This week's gem looks at psychological coping skills for stress. Let's dive in. What is benefit finding?
Now, benefit finding, another big word for this is, and I think this really helps illuminate benefit finding, is post-traumatic growth. Yes, viewers, I said post-traumatic growth.
Traumatic growth.
Post-traumatic stress disorder. That's what we know, and that is real. But there's another side to this whole thing. And you can grow from trauma. Now, some people are like, man, how do we grow from trauma? I don't know anything. Well, let me give you an example in nature. A seed goes underground, dark, secluded, isolated. I'm really trying to imagine myself like a seed. and I'm like, oh my goodness, what's happening? Oh no. And then the seed starts singing, I'm Mr. Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely, right? But then unbeknownst to the seed is germinating under this stress, this pressure of the ground and gravity. And then from that trauma, it grows a shoot. And then it keeps growing and keeps growing. I know we live in West Palm Beach. These palm trees are big. But they came from trauma. They grew from trauma. They grew from a seedling in the ground. Nobody talked to it, nothing. Never. It was isolated. It was depressed. It had all this stuff going on. It's like, hey man, nobody calls me no more. I mean, when I was above ground, I was doing great. But unbeknownst to that person, through that pressure, well, and let me give you another thing that we all like, or some people like, diamonds. Shine bright diamonds. How are diamonds made? Diamonds are made from rock. Pressure and trauma, and over billions of years of it. So if we've gone through 20 years of it, we got 999,900 years ago. So benefit finding is just the process of deriving positive growth from adversity. So it really, once again, it's a perceptual issue. Are we looking at adversity as, oh, it's definitely going to give us stress? Then that's what we're going to get. But if we say, you know what, I know this is happening now, but let me think on the other side of this. Let me think after the pandemic. The pandemic will end, but instead of saying, oh, well, after this pandemic, it's just going to be downhill from there. No, you can also change your perception and say, and work towards it's going to be uphill from here. And that's how you find benefit in adversity.